What's up, team? Sean for Rest to Live. And I want to talk about Netflix, but what we're going to do is we're going to stick the strategy hat on. We're going to think like an executive for a minute because these results were definitely surprising. They were very positive. They saw user growth. They saw good beats across the board. I have a thought, and it's going to be a really quick video here, but I want you to think about it yourself and do some research for yourself here as well. Now, I have had no interest in Netflix whatsoever. To me, it is not a technology company. It is simply a media company hiding in the clothes of a tech company. But that doesn't mean there can't be opportunities in the potential for the stock to go up. So I want to just deploy my quick strategy here, if I was the CEO for a day, of what I think they could potentially be doing that isn't yet clear to a lot of people in the market. And it's tying together two disparate opportunities. Number one, we know that they're moving to an advertiser-based model where there could be some degree of either lower cost plus ads or even a tier below, which could be all ads. It's not totally clear what that's going to be yet. We also know they've made it very clear that next year they are going to be on the hunt for people who are sharing passwords. So in terms of sharing passwords, let's make an assumption. If the person who is sharing it with someone else, that's someone else, right? A friend, a cousin, whoever, they must be using it for them to find out that they're using it. I know that sounds silly, but like, just think about it, right? If it's my account and I let my brother use it, he has to be actually logging in, watching shows for them to understand that it's being used at a different location, a different machine, whatever the case might be. So if there are these pricing models, those people who don't want to pay today, but are still watching it, are likely not to leave the platform if they have a very low cost or a straight up ads play here. So let's assume they lose none of their current customer base who are paying, and maybe they downgrade to an ads plan, but let's just say none of them leave. All those people who are sharing passwords, they have an option to now become a customer, whether it's ads or paid. That is a big opportunity to see massive user growth. Now, that doesn't mean long-term it solves all the problems of the company, but we're talking straight up near-term opportunity within the stock here, which I don't normally talk about. And I'm not recommending it's a buy. I don't even like the stock personally, but I just wanted to call this out because there is a way to look at this from a strategic perspective. We're going to keep our baseline. We're going to go after those who are sharing or using passwords without paying. We're going to convert them instead of punishing them. We're going to convert them because we're going to move them to an ads-based model. It's going to show more revenue from the ads. It's going to show user growth from the conversion. If they can pull that off, to me, it's going to be very interesting. And I just want to share this as well. One of the ways that I oftentimes think about my research, my due diligence, is you have to step back and put on the hat of a leader. If you were leading sales, what would you do differently? Are they doing it? If you were the executive of the company, how would you handle it depending on what your role would be? So with that, I'm going to leave it right there. What I want, though, I want you to please, if you wouldn't mind, write Squid Game down below. It really helps the algorithm when the comments come in, and actually it's really fun seeing you guys do it, so I appreciate it so much. And as always, what I'm noticing is more and more, like, first it was 50, then 60, then 70, then 80. Like 90% of the people who watch these aren't subscribed. I would really appreciate it if you did that. Don't feel like you have to, of course. It's no big deal. But if you don't mind, I'd really appreciate it. With that, that's my Netflix CEO for a day strategy to maintain, convert, grow, and execute in one simple pitch. That's how I would do it if I was the CEO of the company for a day. So team, thanks so much. Good luck out there. Let's see what happens here. Thanks.